My name's Dan Depto. I'm a project manager here in District 4.
I'm Mark Grossman, project manager for GPD Group, Akron, Ohio.
The district needed to address three structures that have basically reached their useful life. First structure handles I-76 eastbound traffic and the ramp to I-77 south. The middle structure is the I-76 westbound traffic, and the northernmost structure is the traffic from State Route 8 south and also I-77 north. We learned early on that replacing the bridges with new bridges probably wasn't the best option to spend taxpayers' dollars. Immediately to the east of the project is where the interchange from I-77, I-76, and State Route 8 meet. We call that up here the central interchange. So we wanted to make sure what we did with these three bridges didn't inhibit anything what we would do in the future with the central interchange. So we decided to remove the bridges and basically put fill embankment underneath where the bridges used to be and build the road back on top of it.
The Johnston Street project in downtown Akron was an interesting one in that we were removing bridges, not constructing them.
The removal of those bridges was complicated by two of the three, the northern two, were too narrowed for part width demolition. We started at the north, both of those closed, this bridge was dropped. 76 westbound was then relocated onto where 77's ramp was. And once that was done, put back. The eastbound bridge was wide enough to allow for part width construction.
And then once the bridges were removed, very accelerated construction to reopen the freeways as quick as possible.
In order to fill up the bridges, we would have to relocate Johnston Street and also cul-de-sac the end of South Street.
The building that is removed immediately to the north, that was actually the Akron City Water Department Maintenance Building, which was a total take because of the project. And then immediately south of the project, next to the cul-de-sac, that is the Summit County Engineers Office. So ODOT's project involved not only the freeway network system, but it also involved the City of Akron and the Summit County Engineers Office from a right-of-way standpoint.
One thing that comes to my mind ODOT is really proud of is the work on the Environmental Justice Report. That was the first of its kind at ODOT across the state. During the time of the design, it was a renewed effort from both FHWA and the Office of Environmental Services to make sure there was a deeper outreach to the minority and low-income community.
With the closure of streets, with the rerouting of pedestrian traffic, we worked with the district hand in hand through the public involvement, had a real good turnout at the public meeting.
We really did an extensive outreach program. We went to talk with churches, businesses, left flyers at churches, community centers. We talked to city council members, met with the Akron Metro RTA a couple times to make sure we understood their need. I think there was only like a 2.2% increase in the project costs after we finished construction. So I think that's a testament to the work that went into the design end. We made a commitment to make sure that pedestrian access was maintained during construction. We didn't want to divide the neighborhood anymore that 76 already did when we built it. So we needed to make sure people knew what we were doing and how that pedestrian access would be maintained.
And ended with a real well-attended public meeting from the local stakeholders, the residents, the businesses, and obviously the state of Ohio.
It was something very proud, and GPD did a wonderful job with that. The MOT was something that was very challenging for the project.
The state indicated that they were going to be selling the main Broadway interchange project only a couple years after our Johnston Street. Literally weeks before the tracing submittal, district asked us to come in and prepare a detour signing plan to be implemented with our project that was a concept that had earlier been ruled out through our design, but then implemented into our bid so that it would be in place when Main Broadway.
GPD did a great job coordinating that, making the changes to this plan, and like I said, the detour's in place and it's going to be in place for a number of years now. Partnering for any project is important. You can't have a successful project without having a good working relationship with all your stakeholders, especially your design consultant.
ODOT, in this case being the client, is more than just that. They're a partner with any project that you do, but this one was a little special in that the time frame that we were under for the design, the last minute changes to put in the detour for the ultimate Main Broadway project, the public involvement that was necessary, All of those components required a team effort between GPD, the City of Akron, Summit County Engineer, and ODOT District 4.
I think the success of this project is based on the results of the successful partnering we did with GPD.
This project's a testament of the success that's going to come out of the design consultant partnering with ODOT as well. That's a key component of why this project got built on budget and on schedule.
Mark has always done a fantastic job. He has a great crew, and it's just, heck, we're now even sharing microphones, so that tells you how close we are.